Hey guys, so we're going to start off with brows. I'm using the new Urban Decay Brow Blade, which is a duo brow pencil. It's basically an ink stain and a waterproof pencil, so two in one. One side's pencil, one side's like an ink marker, and the inky side gives you an effect of like that microblading, okay, and then the pencil side you can do like the traditional penciled in filled in brows. So today I'm just gonna do my regular filled in style of brow, and I must say I really do love the formula. It's not oily or waxy or anything like that. It's nice and dull looking and a bit dry, so it doesn't give your brows that shiny plastic look. Okay, the one I'm using is in the shade Dark Drapes, so this is the darkest one they have available. Using the spoolie side of my brow brush, I'm gonna go in and brush that product in. Then I'm gonna use a bit of concealer. This is the new Milani concealer, and oh my gosh, you guys, this concealer is like wow. For a drugstore brand, the coverage is amazing. Amazing. I got this from Walmart. They didn't have a shade darker than this one, so I just had to deal with this one. It was pretty much sold out, okay? They had 2 tubes of this one left. This one is in the shade Warm Tan, and for now it works. It does what I need it to do, but when summertime comes and I get darker, I'm definitely going to need another shade, okay? So here I'm just going to use a bit of this same concealer and use it as my eyeshadow primer. You can definitely use a regular eyeshadow primer if you want to, but the coverage on this is really good, so just a couple of dabs and blend it out and you're good to go. The palette I'm using today is from LA Girl. They came out with these cute, beautiful palettes. This one is the Nudist palette. Okay, I do have a coupon code for 10% off. You can use that if you like, and it is an affiliate code. This is the palette that I'm using. So I'm going to start off with this orangey brown shade and apply this into my transition area using a blending brush. And I'm just going to blend it out and smoke it out as much as I can. I'm sorry if the video quality went light then went dark. I was trying to film during the day, but not with natural light. The light was just coming in through the window. Okay, then I went in with a deeper shade. This like beautiful chocolatey shade. I'm gonna put this into my crease, but blending it upward into that orangey brown shade. Once I'm done blending that out, I'm gonna go in with this matte shade and this slightly shimmer shade, mix those two together, and I'm gonna use this as my brow highlight. I don't want my brow highlight to be super shiny, but I also don't want it to be matte. Like I want a little bit of both, okay? And that's just gonna tone down the transition color, and I'm gonna use the same concealer, the Milani concealer, and just do what I would call a soft type of cutout of a cut crease. Okay, I'm not trying to make it super perfect. I'm just trying to put this concealer in the area where I want that shape to be, but I don't want it to be sharp. I want it to be soft, okay? If you want to do a sharp cut crease, go right ahead, okay? Now I'm going to go in with this beautiful pearl shade. I'm going to apply this to the inner part of my lid and bringing that up and over the center part of my lid, if that makes any sense. I'm not putting it in the actual middle part of my lid. I'm trying to bring it over just a bit so I can get that shape. Then I'm going to soften out the edges. And I'm going to go in with this satin mocha shade and apply this to the outer part, bringing it inward and blending it with the first shade. And I'm going to go in again with this dark chocolate shade and apply this to the outer V area, but not, you know, bringing it into my crease right away. I'm just going to use this to create a smoky liner look, okay? So we want to soften that up using a very small shadow brush. I just want it to be soft, you know. And then I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner. This is the black one they have. I just can't keep up with all these names, you guys. The black one, okay? I'm just going to lightly line my lash line, okay, my upper lash line, and I'll go in with a bit of black just to smoke that out just a tiny bit, just a little bit, but I do not want it like super dark, okay? So the black eyeshadow I'm using is from the palette, so just a tiny bit. I don't want it completely black. I just want it to have a very nice, soft, smoky look, and I'm just going to bring a bit of that into my crease. You know, I feel like I used to do wing liner with pretty much every look a few years ago, and now I don't know, you know, I don't want to be bothered. But I still love a good wing though. I still love a good wing. So I went back in with that light shade and sprayed it with a bit of setting spray. That's from Colourpop, by the way, and just reapplied it. This just kind of made the color pop more. And then I'm going to go in and line my waterline and then go in with that black eyeshadow from the palette and smoke out underneath my lower lashes. And I'm just going to connect it to the outer V as well. And if you guys notice, I did clean up, okay, on the outer part of my shadow. I used the makeup wipe. You can use a baby wipe if you like, but a makeup wipe would probably be more gentle. Now I'm going to go in with this Urban Decay mascara. This mascara is scary. The brush is scary. It scares me. But I do like the formula, okay? I'm going to pop on some drugstore lashes that I stacked. These are the 615s, I believe. And no, actually I didn't stack these. These are just regular. These are just, I'm so used to stacking them. These are just regular. Who is this? Who am I becoming? Oh my God. Everyday woman? Well, in my regular life I am. Alright, you guys, so onto the face. I'm using the No More Pore Blems, whatever, facial primer, and I'm just gonna apply that. I really do like it. Then I'm gonna go in with the Milani, was it the 2-in-1 concealing perfecting foundation, they call it, in the shade Nutmeg, and I'm just gonna blend this in. I don't even know why I use this brush. It was taking forever, but a lot of my brushes are dirty, so yeah. This foundation will blend nicely with a sponge or a really good foundation brush. This brush just took forever to get it blended out. You know, I was able to get into the tight spots with it, but it just took forever, okay? I reapplied, or I added just a bit more to around my mouth area where I have some hyperpigmentation, so I'm just going to blend it out. Then I'm going to go in with the concealer in Warm Tan. Okay, this is the concealer that goes with this foundation, and the concealer is amazing, you guys. If you have dry skin, you will love this concealer. If you are oily, you will not like this concealer or the foundation, because you know you're gonna need to set it a lot and need a mattifying primer, but I feel as though you'll still, you know, end up looking super oily, okay? So I'm just going to use the concealer to highlight under my eye area, above my lips, chin, forehead, and the bridge part of my nose. So now I'm going to go in with my contour, and this is a concealer from Colourpop. I'm not sure if this is the darkest shade they have available. I forgot the name of it, but I'll put it down below in the description box for you guys. I'm just going to use this to do a cream contour, and I'm just going to add it to the areas where I am naturally contoured and darker in my face, okay? I think if you have dry skin and you do a cream contour, I think this will look so good on you, especially if you have dry skin. You know, it's going to moisturize your skin, keep you nice and fresh, but also look really, really natural, okay? So I'm using the same brush to blend out the under eye concealer, and one thing I do like about the concealer is it doesn't dry too quickly, so it gives you a little bit of time to blend it all out, and it's very full coverage if you're looking for something to cover up, you know, blemishes, hyperpigmentation, anything like that. So I'm just going to blend that out, doing a patting motion. You can use a sponge if you like. You know, I would make sure the sponge is damp before blending it out, but you can use a dry sponge if you like, okay? So I was impatient, so I wanted to blend out this cream contour, I would call it, the concealer. I just wanted to see how that would look, and absolutely love how it looks. So yeah, just, you know, I just needed to blend that section just to see how it looked, you guys. You understand, right? You understand. I'm trying to get my creative juices flowing again, just to start doing some colorful looks for you guys. You know, spring is right around the corner. I'm trying to get inspiration from multiple things, you know, everyday things, so I can start my colorful looks again, because I used to do them all the time, and now all I do is brown this and brown that and neutral this and golden tone this, and you know what I mean? If you're seeing this, you probably watched the entire video. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Now you are able to enter this giveaway. So I was supposed to do this giveaway for Valentine's Day, obviously because the box is shaped like a heart. But things got pushed aside a little bit. But we're doing it now. It's never too late, okay? If you guys want to enter this giveaway to win this OG Naked Urban Decay palette with all these beautiful Vice lipsticks, please make sure you are subscribed to this channel, like this video, and share this video. To be entered, you have to comment something with the word naked. okay? It could be anything, just put the word naked in there, okay? Try not to make it obvious that there is a giveaway in this, because I do not want other people simply watching this video for a giveaway. Good luck and thank you for watching. Alright, you guys, so I'm going to continue on blending out this concealer that I used to do my contour. And again, the concealer is from Colourpop. I'll put the name of it down below in the description box for you guys. Okay, to set my foundation, I use the Fit Me setting powder in the shade medium, and a little bit of this goes a long way. You don't want to put too much. It makes everything nice and matte, but if you put on too much, it will look super cakey and dry looking, okay? And you don't want it to have that cakey, crumbly look. So just a little bit goes a long way for me, but if you're oily, you might need a little bit more. Now going in with my favorite contour powder, which is not a contour powder, it's actually a foundation powder. This powder is from L'Oreal. This is from their Infallible Pro Matte line in the shade Cocoa. So I'm just going to use a bit of this with a synthetic angle brush and apply this into the areas where I did my cream contour with the Colourpop concealer, and just pretty much set that in place. When I do my contour on my nose, I want it to be soft. I don't like it to be super sharp and noticeable, because when I turn my head, I don't want there to be a visible line on my nose. For a highlight, I'm using this Cool Jelly Glow Up or Glowing Up Highlight Jelly from LA Girl. You can also use my code to get 10% off of this. This one is called Glow Girl and is a peachy golden glowy jelly goodness. It's so cool. So you just apply it with your finger or a sponge and just blend it, okay? I use this fishtail shaped brush. This one's actually from Royal & from their Moda collection, which you can find in Walmart, and I also have a coupon code for that if you purchase online. It's also Queenii 10 for 10% off. I just used the brush because it's cute and I needed a reason to use it. So just pat that on in place. Use your fingers or a sponge to blend it out. You can also use a brush to blend it out, but I think a sponge and fingers work better. I'm also going to highlight my Cupid's bow area and blend it out using my fingers and the bridge part of my nose. I feel as though this highlight gives you a very nice, low, natural glow without it being too shiny and too glittery. For lips, I'm using the shade Slow Jams. This is from Deck of Scarlet. This video is not sponsored, just so you know. I just like the shade a lot, so decided to use it for this look. I felt as though it matched the eyes pretty well. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give this a thumbs up. You know what to do. Don't say anything about what you saw in this video, okay? And leave your comments down below so I can read them. I love you guys and thank you all so much for the support over the last 7 years. Love you guys. See you soon. Bye.